Fred, what is going on, brother? This is Nick O'Neill with Leo Digital SEO, man. Do appreciate you for reaching out on Facebook. So I'm gonna have a video here for your website and for your business, and it's gonna give you 3 points, and that's gonna be content, backlinks, and citations. And then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and why it's gonna be so critical to getting that traffic that you're looking for. So first things first is your website looks beautiful, by the way. Logo, layout, I'm loving it. So, anyways, on to content, right? And generally, Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page. Now, that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. So, if you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So, in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, some of your keywords would be polished concrete Los Angeles, concrete contractors Los Angeles, industrial polishing, Los Angeles, and the list goes on and on and on. So we got your website here in a word counter, and you are at 3,000 words basically. So looking very beautiful on that end. If we look at one of your top competitions, Premier Concrete, we can see how they are looking on their homepage, and they're only at 312 words, so killing them in that area. The only thing I can say is you need to look a little more in depth on these keywords. So I'm going to give you some more examples of what your keywords are. And this is a tool, Ahrefs, that I use and pay for monthly. There are free tools out there that you can use. This is just what I use to get more in-depth data on websites. Now I got your website in here, and we can see exactly what keywords that Google is picking you up for. And so, of course, Los Angeles concrete polishing, your company name, of course, that would be the keyword, right? Let's give you another one, right? So concrete polishing contractor. So we see that 250 people are are viewing that in the area a month. And then we see this number right here is going to be keyword difficulty. So this is on a scale of 0 to 100. And basically, the higher this number is, the harder and longer it's going to take to rank for it. And the lower it is, the easier and quicker you can rank for it organically. When I say rank for it organically, that means in this area, right? And Premier Concrete is ranking number 1 in this area right here. So that is that for the keywords. And then we can see how many people you're getting to your website a month per these keywords, and then your position in Google for some of these, right? So the second point that I'm going to have for you, Fred, that's going to be a backlink. And now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to Los Angeles Concrete Polishing's website right here. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google basically uses this to build trust in your business by seeing other websites vouch for you. The best example that I can give of this, Fred, is in Google's eyes, it's literally like a popularity contest where the person with the most websites pointing back to them is winning that quote unquote popularity contest, right? So if we go in here to my tool Ahrefs, we've got your website in there. We see that you have 190 backlinks, and you've got 32 other websites pointing back to your page. If we look at Premier Coatings, we can see that they have 118 backlinks and 31 other websites pointing back to their page. So you might be saying, well, why are they beating me when someone puts in concrete companies Los Angeles? Why are they the first one to show up right here? And we can go ahead and see that it's most likely due to how they have their website laid out. And it's most likely that some of their backlinks are more powerful than yours. So the idea is if it works for them, then it will work for you. And we can go in here and see exactly what websites that they have linking back to their page. And so these would be the websites, right? Go in, create an account, get a link, make a couple posts, and get a link going back to your page. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal. So it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. That's what I was saying, where some of their backlinks are probably more powerful than yours. That's this number right here, right? So that's going to be domain rating. It's on a scale of 0 to 100. And the higher this number is right here, then the more power that Google is giving this page right here. So you want those higher powered websites going back to your website so that you can rank higher and faster for those things, right? So let's go on to the last point I'm going to have for you. And it's probably going to be a big one for you and your company, just from what I was seeing, right? And that's going to look at the Google Map Pack section right here. Now that's going to be a citation. And so a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number is exactly as it's shown right here in this area. And so these citations, they help you rank in this map pick here, which is extremely important for local businesses since we do know that they generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone put in concrete companies Los Angeles, you'd want to be in this top 3 section right here, right? Nobody's going to click more businesses or go to the second page to look for services from those people, right? So citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and there's hundreds of others I'm sure you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, if you on your Facebook business page, you'd want to put your business name, address, and phone number exactly as it is right here on that Facebook business page, and Google would read that and count that as one citation. And so the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet because they constantly have bots crawling to see whose presence is felt most compared to their competitors. And the larger online presence is, the more Google trusts you and your website. And once they start to see more often these cats right here, then the more likely it is they're going to rank you above them. So Fred, I actually want to go even further in detail for you, man. I see that you've been doing a pretty good job, especially for your business, for not having, mainly any backlinks or that many referring domains. Um, I did see that y'all's Google business profile only has about 1 review. So you are going to want to go ahead and get that up, right? You want to get those reviews up, and then you want to get those citations up for sure, because this is just more online real estate that you can take up when somebody's looking for, polished concrete in Los Angeles, along with taking up the real estate on here to rank GMB. But really a lot more quicker one would be for y'all is y'all already have y'all's Google business page, right? It might need to be optimized, and there's a bunch of things I can go into detail about on it. But for the most part, y'all need to get those citations up and those reviews up. If you finish a job and you know that the customer's happy, a day to 3 days at most is when you want to reply to them saying, "Hey, we'd love to hear what y'all thought of us or what you thought of the job," and go ahead and share that review form with them so that they can leave a 5-star review for you. Very, very important for this side of the things, right? So you can take up more real estate, have more people seeing your business, and more people coming ultimately to your website for seeing, "Hey, this is a trusted 5-star business on, Google business profiles." And then the list goes on and on and on for the pros of having that Google business page up, right? So let's go ahead and cap off the video. Once you get in that, well, you've got your content up, but you want to get more keywords in there. Just because you have a lot of content doesn't mean you have the right keywords to capture the traffic that you want. But once you get that going, and then second, you're starting to kill it on that backlinking, Fred. You're starting to get other websites pointing back to your page so you can rank organically. And last but not least, very important for y'all, is getting those reviews and citations up for your Google business profile. Well, let's look at why that could be so important for you. So Premier Concrete Construction, they're getting roughly 225 people to their website a month off of doing an average job at what we were just talking about on those 3 points, right? You're also getting 272 people to your website, but those are off of different keywords. So when I say off of different keywords, that these guys are ranking for different keywords than you're ranking for different keywords than them. So that could be 227, more people on top of what you're already doing visiting your website right now. And then let's say of those 227 extra people that end up going to your website, because you're killing those 3 points that we talked about, let's say only, 40 people actually pick up the phone and then call you and say, "Hey, Fred, I'd love to get some services done." And then Fred, you and your team only close half of those. So that would be about 20 new jobs a month off of those 3 points alone that we talked about. I don't know what the business profit margins are right now, but I would guarantee that would be a good amount of profit into the business and into your pocket. There's many more keywords that you can use, and specifically in your situation, that SEO side of things of ranking for some of these keywords. More specifically, let's go into detail, right? So these are your top keywords that bring in traffic. But let's see, Concrete Los Angeles, y'all could be ranking, a lot higher than that 12th position and bringing in more people than 4 people per month just for that. Concrete polishing contractors, 250 people searching for that a month. You're only ranked in the 16th spot for it. You can bring in a lot more than 2 people you get to ranking for a lot of these keywords in that top 1 to 3 area, right? So yeah, Fred, I am sorry that this video is a little bit long. Really just want to make sure I provided value in it. First and foremost, get that GMB up. and start getting those reviews and citations up. And then, as you can see, there's just a lot of traffic out there that's not being directed to your page because of those 3 points that we talked about, right? So, man, yeah, I'm making this video, and this is what I do for a living. But I'm making this video to start helping you generate leads online, man. You know, if you do find yourself, Fred, wanting more to start continue scaling the business, man, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about the goals of the business and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. Fred, I would just ask that you would leave one line of feedback, brother, whether something was unclear or you had a question, or heck, maybe the video was great and you wanted to discuss it even more in detail. Just, reach back out and let me know. My door is always open. You can get to me on messengers when I'm about to send this to you too. Thank you so much for watching, brother, and I do hope that you have a blessed day.